Ever feel like something's watching you? Do you enjoy the sounds that make your skin crawl? Welcome, brave souls, to Haunted Echoes. Are you ready? Grab your headphones, dim the lights, and let's journey into the world of the paranormal, the unexplained, and the downright terrifying. It was a regular evening for Alex. He had just finished his dinner and was eager to dive into his favorite game, Minecraft. The game had always been an escape for him, a world where he could build and explore without any real-world boundaries. Upon entering his usual server, he noticed something odd. The welcoming message didn't flash its typical, "Welcome back, Alex." Instead, it read, "It's been waiting for you." Alex raised an eyebrow but brushed it off, assuming it was a joke or a glitch. He began his gameplay as he always did, by exploring new terrains. As he mined for resources, he found a sign that read, "Don't dig deeper." Being the curious player he was, Alex decided to dig right underneath the sign. It wasn't long before he stumbled upon an enormous cavern. It was dark, save for a few glowing red blocks that he hadn't seen before. Curiously, he approached one and realized it wasn't a known block in Minecraft. It resembled the texture of a pulsating heart. Just as he was about to mine it, he heard a whisper, "Leave." Alex spun around, scanning the vast cavern, but there was no one there. He felt a chill running down his spine. He had played Minecraft for years and knew the game didn't have any whispering features. But again, he brushed it off, thinking maybe it was a new update he wasn't aware of or a mod added by the server owner. Hours seemed to pass as Alex explored the cavern. Every so often, he would find another pulsating block or another mysterious sign warning him to turn back. But he persisted, driven by a mix of curiosity and the thrill of the unknown. Suddenly, his screen glitched. Static lines ran across, and the game's graphics warped. When the screen cleared, Alex found his avatar in a new location. It was a tiny, enclosed room with walls made entirely of those red pulsating blocks. At the center of the room stood a tall, shadowy figure. It lacked any distinctive features and seemed to absorb any light around it. As Alex approached the shadow, his in-game character began to move sluggishly, as if weighed down. It was then that the whisper returned, louder and clearer this time. "You should have listened." Panicking, Alex tried to exit the game, but his computer froze. The shadowy figure grew larger on his screen until it filled every inch. Alex's heart raced. He could hear a pulsating sound, echoing the rhythm of the in-game blocks. It felt as though the shadow was no longer confined to the screen, but was with him in the room. In a final desperate attempt, Alex reached for the computer's power cord and yanked it out. The screen went black. The room returned to its typical quiet. Breathing heavily, Alex sighed in relief, convincing himself that he had just experienced a strange game mod or a well-crafted prank. Later that night, as Alex lay in bed, he heard it again, the faint whisper, "You can't escape." He pulled his blanket closer, dismissing it as his imagination, a byproduct of the night's eerie events. However, when he woke up the next day, things had drastically changed. His room, which was usually filled with sunlight, was now dim with a deep red hue. On his wall, the pulsating pattern from the game was present. In disbelief, Alex touched the wall, and it felt alive, warm, and beating. He scrambled out of his bed, only to be met with the tall, shadowy figure from the game, now standing at the foot of his bed. Panicked, Alex tried to run but felt an invisible force pulling him back toward the shadow. The whispers grew louder, drowning every other sound. "You should have listened. Now you're mine." Days turned into weeks, and there was no sign of Alex. His friends, concerned after not hearing from him, decided to check on him. When they entered his room, all they found was his computer, still unplugged, with Minecraft open. Curiously, there was a new character in the game, an avatar that eerily resembled Alex, and beside him, a sign that read, "Don't dig deeper." They quickly shut down the computer, but the legend of the shadow in the mines spread throughout the Minecraft community. Many claimed to have seen the shadowy figure or heard the whispers, while others believed it was just a myth. To this day, no one knows the truth about what happened to Alex or the origins of the shadow in the mines, But one thing is for sure, some mysteries are better left unsolved. I hope you liked tonight's creepy stories. If you enjoyed this video or if you want more, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly horror stories that'll send chills down your spine. Good night, if you dare.